Washington, ghost-like objects dart across the radar screen at the CAA Traffic Control Center at National Airport for several hours, traveling more than 100 miles an hour. Air Force jet fighters spend several hours chasing the objects plotted on the radar scope.
Something else is out there.
There's something else out there, okay.
Of all the banks and braes of bonny Scotland, none holds more fascination than the murky waters of Loch Ness.
Tell me, do you think there is life on other planets?
Well, I'm not quite sure, but I suppose there would be.
No, he seems definite. You seem
Definitely.
definite about it. How do you see this life and where?
Oh, I've seen a flying saucer.
Blackwater Media presents DARKFALL. Real-life encounters with the paranormal and the unexplained. I grew up an only child in rural Pennsylvania. I used to sneak out of my bedroom and go hang out in our backyard on summer nights when I had trouble sleeping or woke up in the middle of the night. This was around ages 6 to 8 during the mid-90s. I'd just go sit below the top of the backyard hill where I got out of sight of our kitchen window. There were trees to the left with a wild, open field across the rest of a mile-wide valley. We had a large hill with a bump in the middle that was perfect for sledding in the winter. Below that was a field with a deer trail cutting through the bottom of the hill, and a creek beyond at the center of the valley. On a clear night with a bright moon, you could see across the valley I grew up in about a mile to where my best friend's house had their floodlights on all night behind their house. Now look, when I say rural, I mean very rural Pennsylvania. Parent-teacher conferences were scheduled the first day of hunting season, and kids would often be out for a couple of days just for that. We had 2 houses in eye line of our house from that backyard, and it was more than 30 miles to the nearest Walmart. I also grew up being very familiar with deer, bear, rabbits, and even saw a mountain lion once while hiking with my family. All of this just to say I'm familiar with the wildlife in that area. The first night I saw DOGMAN was like any other. I was just hanging out, sitting in the grass, thrilled to just be doing something, although really nothing, that my parents didn't know about. I saw something moving quickly down along the deer trail. It was dark black against the rest of the night. Partway through its path from the woods beside my house, it noticed me and stopped. Thanks so much for listening to the preview of this amazing story. If you'd like to continue and enjoy the story to its conclusion, head on over to blackwatermedia.net. On the left side of the home page, you'll see the menu. Just click on the tab that says Become a Swamp Hunter Society member, and for the price of $4.99 a month, you'll have access to the members VIP lounge where you can access all of Blackwater Media's premium content, past, present, and future. While you're on the website, also enjoy listening to the vast archive of free material. I'm Dr. William Lester. Welcome to Blackwater Media.